A double shot of Lions only this Saturday. A historic and unique pay-per-view from Uncasville, Connecticut, when the twin world champion brother Charlos take on arguably your toughest fights to date. 2 pay-per-view cards, 1 night, 1 building for the price of 1. But fellas, separate from your opponents, the rivalries, the trash talk, what does it mean for 2 guys from Houston who came up in this business together to see your faces on the poster headlining a pay-per-view?
I mean, it's a dream come true for us. You know, me and my twin brother, we worked very, very hard to get to this point, and we even working harder to stay here.
It's also unreal to us. Like right now, we just sitting back and we just like admiring all of the moments, and we just taking it all in. And but we know Saturday night is the night that we got to do what we do best, and that's put on a show and be dominant and victorious.
Well, 6 fights in total, 2 3-fight cards, 7 p.m. Eastern, Showtime pay-per-view. Jermell, brother's going to kick it off when Jermell Charlo takes on Sergiy Derevyanchenko to defend his WBC middleweight title. You, of course, have a junior middleweight unification at 154 against Jason Rosario. When we saw you guys share a nationally televised card in 2018, you famously flipped a coin in Brooklyn. Maul got to go on last. How do we figure it out this time?
I think my brother just kind of demanded that I go first, and I'm pretty sure he noticed that I had a harder fight than him, so I had to work a little bit harder than him, so he'd rather see that first.
Well, I know I got a unification match, and I know that's big. Not that my brother defending his title is not just as big, but we put the titles past us, and we'll enjoy those after the fight is over with. So the most important is both of us getting there and having tough fights and tough opponents in front of us. And I think that's all that matters to us right now.
That's all that matters.
It's all about winning. It's all about getting that victory in any type of way we can.
I've always said that there's this sibling rivalry between you, but in a good way. It's almost as if you drive each other to be the best you can be. I mean, is there something like, I'm trying to steal the show from my brother on Saturday night?
I mean, we both got great fights. We both got hard opponents, and we both had to study well, and we did what we have to do in camp. So, nah, I mean, you know, my brother's gonna go out there and do his thing, and I know he believes in me too.
Absolutely. What I love about you guys most, separate from what you do in the ring, is you bring it. Unabashed, raw, passionate about what you do. I mean, Jermell, you once told me on the set, you know, I don't know if you're a lion or a snake, and Jermell, you've hung up on me and told me off on my own podcast.
Hey.
It's real. It's not to sell pay-per-views. Where does this passion and sort of, you know, confidence mixed with competitiveness come from?
I don't think anybody ever made it easy for us. So we definitely out to be the best that we can be, and sometimes it happens that way. I don't mean no harm, and you know, my brother probably don't mean no harm by you being a snake, but you know, it is what it is.
You gotta watch. You gotta keep your grass cut low.
Yeah, that's all.
So that's a part of it. You know, just standing there and staying focused on what we want, and not getting, you know, beaten by what we don't want, you know, like the enemy, and being around these people that are fake with you in life and stuff. So
it's natural.
It's the city that we brought up in, it's the family that we brought up in, and what mom and dad taught us, and how rough things were always, and the challenges that we've been through, and we face it. And I know a lot of people might hold a mic but not be able to keep it real, and sometimes we don't care, you know, like, you know, this is our sport, and we want to do it our best in the convenience that we do it.
What's at stake for you guys in this card? You know, out separate from the individual fight, first time in front of the public eye, potential for household names beyond. What are you feeling about?
I mean, our legacy on the line. We putting our titles on the line. Me and my twin brother both. We get a chance to showcase, like, you know, our talent, but you know, not something that we haven't done before. So it's not even something that we never been in a situation like this before. We just get a chance to really just be ourselves, and everything is on the line. We put it all on the line right now.
We got children to feed.
Absolutely. Jermell, I want to talk about this fight. Jason Rosario kind of came out of nowhere to upset J. Rock Williams earlier this year by knockout. Calls himself Banana. He told me straight up, I got a big banana waiting for Jermell, and if he can't take it, I'm going to be the king at 154. How much is his power on your mind as you go into this one?
I mean, we all strong fighters. Everybody got a puncher's chance. It's about skills. Skills make the fight. Skills pay the bills. I'm not too focused on his power. We need to be focused on my power. I'm the one that has got spectacular knockouts and putting boys to sleep. Yeah, he can stop guys. Yeah, he can punch guys. Yeah, he has some different oppositions. My brother also destroyed J-Rock as well. So when we go into this fight, we evenly matched to me. And you know, we both got attributes that are great. And I feel like I'm the better fighter. I'm the king of the division, and I got to get in there and prove it Saturday against Jason.
And Jermall, for you, when you go in there against Derevyanchenko, you had won a title before at 154, but at middleweight, This will be your toughest test against a guy who's pushed the best in the division to the limit. You did say at Wednesday's press conference, him and his team, they're looking past me. What did you mean by that?
The team is looking past me. You know, so-called my toughest test. To me, honestly, I've had some even tougher fights than Derevyanchenko. It's going to be a good, straight, come forward guy. It's not like a style I've never seen before. So, you know, they'll get a chance to get a load of like who I really am once we get in there.
This has been a wild year, as you guys know, and this is the first sort of monster pay-per-view card in boxing we've seen since the quarantine, with the mixture of the coronavirus pandemic and all the social and racial unrest. What do you guys see as your responsibility with your platform to sort of, you know, either provide a distraction or maybe let your voice be heard during these crazy times?
Dream big. You know, everyone in America, we're going through it together. Dream big, believe that we can get past this. Injustice isn't right. So, you know, for the people who dealing with those problems and for the people who lost people due to the COVID, you know, our condolences and our heart go out to you guys. And like I said, family, stay strong. Keep your loved ones close and continue to fight.
Jermell, do you feel a responsibility given all the racial unrest to be heard?
Well, I know it's a lot of racial unrest that needs to be taken care of. It starts with our leaders, and I feel like once we go in and we, as our people go in and vote and do what's right, and not just vote for the presidents and vote for everything that's Supreme Court, just vote. You know, get out there and pay attention closely, and then you know, this world could change. When people play it safe and they do what's right and they stay away from the COVID and they know that any virus could come out of nowhere. It's viruses that have happened before and people avoided them, and you know, just do what's right and everybody do what's right and love, man. Just love one another, man, as much as we can, man. We share this earth together.
All right, let's talk about, to close here, the keyboard warriors, the potential snakes. What are they going to be writing about on Sunday after this historic double pay-per-view on Saturday night?
Regardless, they're going to love the Charlo twins. They're going to understand us a little bit more. They're going to be able to see that we are some true fighters, some real warriors, and talent and skill prevails, you know.
We're getting there to win, man. We're here to win. We're here to show out. We're here to do what we can, and we're here to put our mark down. Regardless of any of the outcome, how we get it, we just want to let the world know that. And those writers, those snakes that's writing, become fans and become supporters of the Lions Only, the brand.
Well, if they didn't know you, they will now after Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, Showtime pay-per-view. 2 cards for the price of 1. The Charlo brothers on top. Best of luck to you guys. Great chatting with you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.